All right, friends, we're going to do something a little bit different right now. Katie and I are going to listen to a song that has been going viral, apparently, and give you our very first reaction. Now, this song was originally performed by an artist known as Dax, and country star Darius Rucker was asked to collaborate on a new version.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hootie! The song is called To Be a Man, and right now there are countless reaction videos showing grown men sobbing as they listen to the powerful words, so look out, David. So for the next 3 minutes, I guess we're going to give it a listen, and we're going to come back with our first reaction. All right, here you go. Here is the new music video for To Be a Man, featuring Dax and Darius Rucker. Let's go.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Being a man is what you make it. You can't always live up to expectations. You try to please everybody while you struggle, so you fake it and end up out of balance, compromising situations. As a good man, do what he should, man. I'll give everything he has and do everything he could, man. You might find yourself feeling all alone inside a house you built that you don't recognize as home. And that's what my daddy told me, and I'll tell my son the same. Now that I'm older, I relate and I actually feel his pain. He never cried, he might have lied, but he did not complain. And he said, son, one day you'll have to do the same. I get emotional when I stop and think and I look around beyond the county lines of my small town. I think about all the men out there who feel like I do now, who are screaming on the inside but won't ever make
I
a
can't
sound.
hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Don't give up, keep fighting. As a man, our sun is our horizon, and our father's actions play a role, and we end up like them. So they can't let us see them hurt, cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed, all the things that they can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health. Then grab that bottle and ask for help, try to pull themselves out of hell, then fall back down and then realize that they're gonna have to do it themselves. It's the circle of life. As a man you provide, they don't know what you're worth till the day that you die, and that's when they start crying. Then move on to a man to confide in. That's why we feel we can't hide ourselves. We can't hide ourselves. We don't expect you to understand. We just hope we can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and you don't care about what we know. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home. That home. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home.
Okay.
No, seriously, that was powerful. I love the message, love the song, love the words. I think there's a lot of important points in there. Men have been attacked, one of the most attacked species in the world, I think, especially in the last couple decades, and especially with the transgender movement and the feminist movement and everything else. Men have been under attack since the 60s and 70s when Hollywood started making them out to be unnecessary, goofball, idiotic father figures that are not needed in the home. But one line that really was important to understand is the expectations on men today. I think they can be kind of unrealistic, but I want to hear your thoughts.
Well, I'm not a man. I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Thank you for
So
clarifying.
I don't know what it is like to be a man, but I got emotional a little bit in my head there, thinking like
Thinking about Jake?
Thinking about my husband, thinking about him being a father to our son, especially, and then thinking about I'm emotional, thinking about my own dad, because this is the thing, like if you are a man, like what it's like to, if you carry with you like that, what the expectation of providing for that home, what goes on in that home, like you take that seriously, you get said that you're just, you're one of those hicks out there in the country, you're a redneck, you're a, any matter of derogatory terminology. And my dad is the don't show feelings, but through his actions, you know who he is. And the line that got me was, you don't know his worth until he dies. Like with a lot of men, especially around where I grew up, and that you didn't realize how much these men provided and what they sacrificed themselves, whether it was, military work, charities, being involved in everything. When, like, as a kid, being the kid, you don't realize it until like you're compiling all the things that your dad did growing up, or your grandpa did growing up, and you're like, whoa, what it meant to be a man. And we are definitely losing that as a society.
Isn't that sad that it takes a funeral to wake us up and to realize, wow, he did so much. So I think that's a good gut check or heart check for all of us, men or women. What kind of legacy do we want to leave?
Yeah.
And what kind of life do we want to live? Not the expectations of the world, forget that, but under God and your own family and your community. Every person has a sphere of influence and can make a difference.
All right. Now, if you want to get emotional too, if you would like to watch and listen, again, Darius Rucker and Dax. The song is called To Be a Man.
Kudos.
If you want to watch the video or just listen, either way. I could see how grown men would sob, and it's okay. Grown men can cry at things.
It's okay.
It is okay.